The Roseville housing market just had biggest month-to-month change in last 2 years.
Home values fell in 27 states last month, and nearly 500,000 more sellers than buyers are in the market. That's a new record.
And it is directly connected to what you are seeing in the national
Well,
news.
Becky, it's prices. They are still gaining slightly, but they are slowing down quickly, and in several major markets, they are now lower.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Harpreet and I help people navigating the real estate market by studying the stats myself and then sharing it with you guys so you know what exactly is happening in the market. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you this one number which is directly related to that why the high mortgage interest rates have been affecting our local market so much. Okay, let's talk about what happened in Roseville housing market in May 2025. In May 2025, we have 390 homes for sale, which is 27% more than last month and 53% more than last May. That's a big surge in the inventory. You have probably been hearing about something which is called lock-in effect, where the sellers who have locked their interest rates at 2 or 3% around the COVID area because they were afraid that a new home will bring them 6 to 7% in mortgage interest rates. Well, finally, even that is breaking down. According to Realtor and Redfin.com, people have finally started selling their homes. And that's what we are seeing here in Roseville. Even with 53% more homes added in the market last May, we only able to sell 149 homes, which is 18% fewer than last month and 25% fewer than last May. So where the inventory has been increasing, the sales have been dropping, and this is not a good sign for a healthy market. And this is just a Roseville, it's happening nationwide. The Mortgage Banker Association has just reported that their mortgage applications have been multi-decade low, which means it's lowest in last 20-30 years. And the reason, again, the rate interests are stuck at 7%. And at that rate, most of the buyers just can't afford a home payment. And at the same time, it's even harder for them to get qualified for the loan. Pending homes have been decreased as well. Only 157 homes able to went into a contract, which is 14% lower than last month and 16% lower than last year. National news outlets have reported that the instability in the market and the uncertainty in the jobs have been pushing the buyers to stay on the sidelines and just to wait to see how the market unfolds and if this is a good time for them to buy or not. Average per square foot is sitting around $324, and average home is selling at around $677,000, which is almost 1.5% lower than the last year, and that matches the Zillow and Redfin prediction for throughout the nation. They have been telling that this is the first year when we're gonna see 1 to 2% decline on average in the housing market. Here is an interesting number. The average listing price is sitting at $747,000, but the average selling price is at $677,000. This shows how unrealistic the sellers still are. They are thinking that they will able to get a pricing compared to what they would have gotten in 2021, 2022, and they are still listing their homes at higher pricing, which is the reason that the houses are taking longer to sell. This year May, and on average, house is taking 34 days to sell, whereas the last year, the house was selling in 24 days on average. And the Wall Street Journal has an interesting thing to say here. They said that the sellers have to accept this fact that market is changing and they have to adjust their expectations as the days of easy money is gone and bidding wars are over. Negotiations are back. On average, the house is selling at 98% of their original listing price. So that means if it's a $700,000 home, it's a $14,000 discount right there. But here's a number which perfectly captures what 7% mortgage interest rate has done to our market. It's called the absorption rate. Basically, how quickly the available homes have been absorbed by the buyers. Last May, the absorption rate was 78%, which means nearly 4 out of the 5 homes were selling. This year is barely 2 out of 5. And that's a big decline in the number. This means the demand has decreased almost to the half what we had last year. And this is the direct result of the mortgage rates changing from 3% in 2022 to 7% in 2025. So what does this mean for you? If you are a buyer, this is a great opportunity for you. You have 53% more inventory to choose from. At the same time, you have more days to negotiate. On top of that, there are a lot of builders in this area building new homes, especially on the West Park side. and they are giving exceptional offers where you are not only getting a really good price homes, but at the same time you're getting a lot of incentives to buy down your interest rates, and people have able to lock the interest rate as low as 3.9%, which was possible only in 2022 if you remember. So you're not only getting a pricing from the past couple of years, but at the same time you're also getting the interest rates from past couple of years. So it's basically no brainer, and if you're a buyer, this is a time to buy. But if you're a seller and you want to sell, you have to be more realistic now, as we have seen that a listing price is still a lot higher than the average selling price, which is pointing us that the sellers are very unrealistic and still hopeful that their houses are going to sell at a 2022 level. This is not gonna happen. You have to accept it. It's a nationwide change. The market is moving towards the buyer side. Houses are taking longer to sell. Nationwide, the seller have to give some kind of incentive to sell the home. If you want to sell your home on time, check the comps, be realistic, put your home at a good price, and also try to add some incentives, because that's the only way you can compete with the builders, because builders have a lot of budget and they have been giving exceptional incentives out there, which will attract buyers more than what your home will. So if you need help in listing your home with someone who knows the local market really well, who understand the numbers, who know what's going out in the market, then I will definitely able to help you with that. My contact information is in the description, and I will happy to help you in buying or selling the home in Roseville area. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and also share this video with anyone who's looking to buy or sell in this market.